Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha by Omega, and the French Republic. So in the last episode we've set strategy for the next couple of focuses, meaning we are now starting with the further armaments program, and then we're going to do the rapid military industrialization and rapid military industrialization 2. Actually no. Oh snap, we cannot do these because there is a world tension requirement. Dang it. I missed that. Okay, well then, we are going to go with the further armaments program, and then we're gonna wait for the world engines to go up. But I think the moment that Czechoslovakia happens and some escalation in China will happen, this can be really quick. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. And how did I miss that, man? These descriptions sometimes confuse me. Yeah, one of the following must be true. More than 20% world tension. Okay, but still, we'll have it available, which is great. In the meantime, we can go through the deal with the German threat, which gives us a bit more war support. Then we're gonna get the Little Entente, and then the research treaty here. And after that, we really need to go with the Giraud plan, finish the Maginot fortification focus and extending of the Maginot line. So in the meantime, we might actually go through these ones. That gives us the partial mobilization. And these are fairly cheap. One of the following and tanks modernization. So to get the partial mobilization, which is what we want, requires us to get all of these, but we could get the motorized focused, arm improvements and tank modernization. These are not bad at all. These ones are though. 246. And we would get air assembly plans, tank assembly plans. We don't really need those. Dang it. But it might be better to go with the colonial investment in Algeria. It's further. We have to be mindful of time though. It's May 1948. And this one takes 90 days, so that's 3 months. Then 50 and 20, that's 70, so that's 160 days. So it's half a year just on this. 200 days. And 20 days. Be abandoned. Cut Maginot funding. And the defensive doctrine is also something that we want. So this is pretty much the 1939 technologies. Since if we started with in January, we wouldn't make it all. Anticipate Italian betrayal. Anticipate attack on Belgium. Extend the Maginot. Lorraine. Champagne. They What does this one do? After 1st of January, more political power than 200. Okay. Lorraine, mutual exclusive with Benelux military accord. We get an event. Okay, gotcha. Well, so right now we're actually preparing for a number of things. Damn, I was really hoping that we would get those 20 factories. That is a kick in the shin, but that's what I get for not reading properly what I'm doing. At least you guys can see that this is truly blind. I've never done this before, and a 20% world tension isn't all that hard. That might happen really quickly. So the fact that we'll be ready for it does not really hurt us. We can snag it when it comes around. Okay, either way we're building factories left and right. What do we have? Production is doing much better, and we even started working on the anti-tank rifles. Amazing. The anti-tank cannons are at projected Production. Wow, they're at 1.5 per day, and we are nowhere near maximum efficiency. That is really cool. What I'll actually do here is I'll cut this to 3 factories, give 3 here, and then we'll let the upgrades run, and we're gonna keep adding more to the handheld anti-tank because the efficiency here is really low. Yeah, we'll get that done. This is leading me back to the... what is it? The colonial investment. What was it? That wasn't really all that long. 30 days and 50 days. And the Sahara oil. I mean, 8 oil is not going to save us or anything, but it's still 8 oil. We get 3 more ships. We got a interwar cruiser, so let's add it to our main fleet. Because cruisers are gonna be cool, and we got 2 submarines, 1 Aurora and 1 650 series. So let's put you on here. And we have to look at you guys, because getting you together might be our best choice, and have a couple of scout fleet and just block this entire area and react to the enemy movements. I don't know how strong the Italian navy is. Actually, do we have any information on the Italians? That might tell us something. No, we don't. We have you in our home territories. Let's send you over here. Oh, we can get a construction research. More owned factories than 74. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Was this sitting here this whole time? Huh. Choose your research. Industry or resource manufacturing? Industry. No, it wasn't there. I would know that, but I'm confused when it appeared because I definitely don't remember it. Okay, we might want to do the Air Defense Initiative 2 and later on the Air Defense Initiative 3. Because the 16% bonus to the construction of anti-air, which is going to save us a lot of time. But in the meantime, we can go with the advanced machine. No, they're ahead of time. Let's get you. 105 days is good enough. At this point, we have 8% bonus. It's 4,000 compared to 8,000 military factory. We do have some in Alsace, but none in these areas, so that's where we need to have it. We'll be able to defend ourselves, but we'll see how well. We'll see how well. Actually, speaking of... Oh! How did we lose your factories? Or were we... No, we definitely had them. Okay, air needs to go up in priority, and I will need to add more factories to it very soon. Okay, well, this is a bit of a kick in the shin. I know I'm changing my priorities, but speaking of it, we really definitely need more air to defend our territory. Okay, can we... Yeah, look at that. That's all we have in reserve. Jesus Christ. Get me more factories. Get me more factories. And this is gonna lower the cost of the infantry equipment. I'm pretty sure this is gonna start upgrading our infantry equipment soon. But I'm thinking if we could get... It's a 1939 and requires improved... Okay, we're gonna get the improved infantry weapons one next and then get the better weapon here, because I would like to start upgrading them as soon as possible. Okay, so we get the HQ communications. Now it's time for the radio equipment to get it. Recovery rate, organization, reliability. More things we need to build. Isn't that awesome? I just feel amazed by the amount of things that we need. Okay, withdrawal support. We don't want to do this, nor these. I don't want to withdraw support to China. We don't need to focus on people's problems at this point. We would like to send volunteers to the Republicans. And the preliminary war propaganda might be good, but okay. Now, realistically. Wartime Organization Act. As a conversion. Navy and mass. Army experience 25. Grande battery. In production. Okay, none of these are. This one is important though. So we have access to it. So now we wanted this a research point, research slot. And we wanted those factories. Okay, but we need that research slot first. To deal with the German threat, we're gonna deal with it by making a couple of notes in our notebook and then sending them an angry letter. That always works. Okay, deploy these guys. Okay, you can go to here, you can go to here. And you guys are gonna drill. Oh god, we need to do something with our war support. This would give us a weekly 0.5, which would barely lower it. Countries at peace, disjointed government. Oh my god, that's just so bad. Xinjiang was taken. The 1938 FIFA World Cup. The World Cup of football is held in France. The 18th successive match captivates the planet, and 376,000 spectators are in the French stadiums. The 34 countries fought relentlessly, but it is Italy who ultimately wins the final against Hungary. The Mediterranean country is for the second time a world champion. The Brazilian Leonidas da Silva, known as the Black Diamond, is however the best striker of the tournament with his personal technique, the bicycle kick. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're gonna be ready for the research slot when it comes so that we can start working on the doctrines. Or at least it seems that way. Okay, so we get our first factory, which boosts the production of the fighters. We're getting one per week. That is really good. And the next two factories are gonna go to the interceptors. July. Yeah, we're actually building these factories really quickly. I'm kind of surprised. We do have a huge air production capacity. We're nowhere near the numbers that I thought we would need. Even if we, this is 18 factories, so even if we tripled or quadrupled our current production of aircraft, it wouldn't do anything. Turkey and France Friendship Treaty. France and Turkey signed the Franco-Turkish Treaty of Friendship, affirming their sincere and strong bond. The treaty aims to strengthen their diplomatic relations and promote cooperation in various areas. Of particular significance is the inclusion of provisions addressing the Hatay issue. Both countries expressed their commitment to resolving the territorial dispute concerning the region of Hatay in a peaceful and mutually beneficial manner. This treaty sets the stage for constructive dialogue and cooperation in finding a resolution to the contentious issue. The signing of the Franco-Turkish Treaty of Friendship signifies a positive step towards regional stability and enhanced collaboration between France and Turkey. It is viewed as a notable example of diplomatic relations and paves the way for future opportunities and exchanges between the two nations. So we get a really nice boost to relationships with Turkey, which is great. Train the workforce. Not really what we need. But okay, we're solving some of our issues. That is really nice. We already have 54 anti-tank rifles. We're gonna start upgrading the machine guns. Mountain warfare equipment, that is fine. I'm thinking we might lower the motorcycle equipment. Actually, we might lower the amount of trains we're producing. So there's 2 factories that we can move to the aircraft. We have it at maximum. So next factories are gonna go to the anti-tank rifles and to you guys. Okay, let's show it a bit. So this is good. Production is gonna be nice. If we get to about 1.5 per week in the end, that still means we're gonna get a significant amount of fighters, and with radars, which is something that we need to look into, will be fine. So now let's get the improved infantry weapons. All mobile, amphibious, and leg infantry get soft attack plus 5%. That is a really decent boost. Okay, we're a bit worse off because we need to equip the 2 divisions that we just got. Construction 2 has been finished. Amazing. You're doing such a great job. So now dispersed industry 3 or no, advanced machine tools, definitely. I'm just thinking civilian works would be nice, but we don't really need it. Resource management, there's really nothing here that we would want, right? Production efficiency, oh, this is nice. Efficiency growth, lack of resource penalty, and factory output plus 4. It's 125 days. Now what are we doing? Okay, they're going to be done in 23 days. They're going to be done in 59 days. Yeah, we can do this. So let's start working on general plastics, because that's going to give us efficiency growth and factory output. And these ones are going to start at factory output and production efficiency at a smaller penalty than we have right now. Venezuela resigns from the League of Nations. Venezuela today has announced its intention to leave the League of Nations, not wishing to be involved in the League embargoes with Italy and seeking to establish a stronger oil trade with Germany are key factors leading to the decision. Well, damn. Okay, so we are dealing with the political war support. Well, historically, France was part of the Little Entente. But right, Poland. Because historically, or the game is suggesting you go this way, and instead of extending the Maginot Line, you would go with the Benelux Military Accord, because that's what historically happened. Pretty sure exclusive with Entente. We have to choose one. The Middle Entente, an alliance formed after the Great War to prevent aggression from Austria and Hungary to their neighbors, was supported by France, but has now begun to fall apart. Instead of securing ties with Britain, we should take initiative to restore and consolidate this faction, starting with its founders in Czechoslovakia. Russia forever changed, only France and Britain remain in the old Triple Entente. If history is doomed to repeat itself, we must ensure that these two nations, bastions of democracy and liberty in Europe, remain allies. Now that's the thing, I hope that if we went with the Entente... Because when Germany declares war on Poland, both Britain and France should declare war on it. Let's go with Britain here. It might be ahistorical, but I want to make sure that, we are not alone against Germany when it happens, because that would be just, we're doomed this way either way, but dooming us twice isn't a good idea. Okay, so let's throw another factory on this one. We need a ton of these. Special Forces Battalions. Treaty of Sadabad. In pursuit of peace in the Greater Middle East, representatives of Turkey, Iran, Iraq and Afghanistan met in Tehran's Sadabad Palace. There, the Treaty of Sadabad was signed, formalizing a 5-year non-aggression pact between the nations. With tensions rising around the world, this motley group made their intentions of peace between neighbors known. Okay, so we're lowering world tension. And we've already added you guys to the Special Forces. We have 2 per day at this point. Okay, well, that shouldn't be all that bad. I think if the production goes up even slightly, it's gonna be fine. We're going with Britain. Okay, this is really nice. I like it. Okay, now we're producing more than almost 1.2 fighters per week. And you guys are gonna get, so we're gonna get like 2 extra aircraft per. That's nowhere near enough, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so we separated the fire mains. Diesel powered energy pumps. With heavy pumps usually dependent on the main engines for power, a single and fairly light hit in the engine room may render the ship unable to stay afloat. Oh yeah, that can definitely happen. So fuel. Okay, we got 3 more ships, all of them submarines. Put you guys over here and put you to drill duty. Okay, guys, drill, and let's change your symbol so we don't forget that you're subs. You guys haven't drilled. Okay, you need to, because we're gonna face Italy very soon. Okay, let's start importing a bit more fuel. Keep increasing. Oh damn, we're actually running out of factories here. And we're still slightly lost on the production. Okay, FMC 46 chassis is done, but I can't really design a new tank at this point when we want it, or when we want the production saved for. Oh, sorry, not production, the army experience. Yeah, I'm thinking ahead. So first we are going to put the White Laffy into research so that we can put it into production, and then I will say that we are trying to save the army experience for the doctrine that the next focus we're going to get, the research treaty, is going to give us. So we need to get into a faction. 1938 Tour de France. 1938 Tour de France. 1938 Tour de France was the 32nd edition of the Tour de France, taking place from 5th to 31st of July. It was composed of 21 stages over 4,694 kilometers. The race was won by Italian cyclist Gino Bartali, who also won the mountains classification. Coming in at second place was Belgian cyclist Venetian Vervaeke. Okay, so we went with Britain. France and Britain announces alliance. Calling upon the bonds forged during the Great War, France has requested a formal alliance with Britain, citing unspecified threats against the stability of Europe. Today, the request was approved by the British Parliament and France has joined the Allies. Britain accepts ally request. History has shown how much can be accomplished when our great nation stands side by side. In the spirit of the Entente Cordiale, we are proud to welcome you not only as friends but as allies. Together we will be a shining beacon of liberty in a world encroached by the darkness of oppression. Our request to join Britain as allies has been accepted. We can count on their full support in the turbulent times ahead. Okay, I'm gonna get this research treaty next, which will allow us to get a better suited research slot, and in the future the Maginot line. Okay, and you're gonna start with the advanced machine tools, which is gonna give us production efficiency growth 25%, cap of 8, base of 3, two-yard output of 2% extra, engine production capacity per assembly point plus 1, but it's gonna significantly slow down the construction of military and civilian factories. And on that note, I'm gonna end the episode here, and because I'm having fun, I'm gonna record one more. I'm having fun. Yeah, let's do one more.